What's up, guys? We're back. We're looking at some more NBA player props. In today's video, let's hop in and hopefully get some winners today. This video applies to everywhere, no matter if you guys are on PrizePicks, Sleeper, or Sportsbook. I got you guys covered with some player props today. We're coming off of a very unfortunate day, I think, for everybody in the community. No excuse, but we have no choice but to bounce back today, so let's do it here. Before we go any further, though, make sure you guys check out the DubClub. The DubClub, you guys can get all my plays sent straight to you, and now you guys can get access to my Discord chat as well. Talk about some plays with me, and also just get my opinion on some plays maybe. If you guys want to go ahead and join, there's a 2-day free trial down my description below, which includes the Discord chat. So make sure you guys go ahead and check it out right now. You guys get all my plays sent straight to your phone through the DubClub app, email, Telegram, or Discord. I send plays out to over 2.4 thousand subscribers, by the way, for a bunch of different sports. You guys can see all the sports right there and the ways to receive my plays. So go ahead and check it out right now. It's a 2-day free trial down my description below. You guys can go ahead and get in. And you guys also know that I'm reputable right here because my PrizePicks left net winnings over $5,700, which, by the way, left net winnings means profit. Some people get confused by that for some reason, but that's profit right there, over $5,700. Also, make sure you guys join my completely free Discord. Link is down in my description below. You guys can get some more free plays from me. And yeah, there's not much to it. Just go ahead and join it. It's free. Link is down my description below. And like I said earlier, though, 2-day free trial down my description below for the DubClub. You guys may as well just check it out right now. If you guys don't like it, just cancel it. Not really any risk to it there. But I think that's pretty much going to do it. Let's just hop in and get to these free plays today. But real quick, before we do so, I want to show you guys chalkboard right here, because this entry today that I'm going to be talking about in today's video, on chalkboard, it pays out about a 3.26x. 3.26 times your money compared to like PrizePicks, which would be a 3x. So I really like chalkboard here. If you guys can get it for yourself, link is down in the description below. Use promo code DMG for first time deposit match up to $100. There's some really cool stuff on here, though. They have so many categories. They have some random stuff on here like first basket, first rebound, and first assist of the game. On top of that, they also have alt lines. So right now you can get like DeJounte Murray bumped down from 22.5 down to 17.5, all the way up to 27.5 to get an extra couple of bonus points on your multiplier. Get that payout up a little bit. So love chalkboard. You guys check out for yourself. Link is down in the description below. Use that promo code DUMG. Make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. And let's hop into player prop number 1. Just make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel and leave a like. I really would appreciate it. Have those post notifications turned on. But the first player prop that I like today is going to be Collin Sexton, over 17.5 points today. So I really like Sexton here. I'm running this one back. It might have been a free play from the other day when he hit. It was for sure a DubClub play, though, where he ended up cashing. But I like Collin Sexton a lot today here against the Miami Heat. The Heat are going to be a much tougher matchup for him, but I do still like the spot. Let's take a look at props.cash, which is the research tool that I use for all of my research. I've been using it for over 2 years now. Absolutely love this tool. But you see what he's done in his last 15 games here. He's over in 10 of his last 15. But let's look at the last 10 specifically and kind of his minutes that he's been seeing. He's seen 26 plus minutes in 8 of his last 10 games here, and also in 7 straight games. So I'm expecting 26 plus minutes from him today. And by the way, he's also seen 29 minutes in back-to-back games. So there's a little bit of a minute boost there for him there. But in games where he sees 26 plus minutes, he's over in 81% of games this year. So really don't understand why this line is so low. Maybe the books do realize that, and they just don't like him as much because of kind of these games where he missed. Those games he missed, though, he just really did not have the field goal attempts. He had 9, 9, and 10, and also in one of those games he shot 33%. So that's kind of the reason for that, though. But he's been pretty aggressive as of late. He's been able to go over in games with like 12 field goal attempts, 13 field goal attempts. As long as he doesn't shoot like 10 or fewer field goal attempts, I think he should be in a really, really nice spot. But he already played Miami earlier this year, by the way, where he was able to go over. He had 22 points right there on 14 field goal attempts, so a good field goal attempt number as well. But that was also only in 26 minutes. However, this was back in December, so do kind of keep that in mind. December 30th was when that game was, so about 3 months ago. So it was kind of a while ago. But also, though, Collin Sexton, if we change the minutes here back to 26 plus, then kind of mess around with the splits a little bit here. He's been over in every single away game with 26 plus minutes, which is 13 out of 13. On top of that, also when the Jazz lose, he's over 92%, with only miss being right there with 17. So he's gotten a little bit more aggressive in games where they lose, and they're playing Miami today. I do think they probably will lose to Miami today. I don't remember what the spread is. I'll look at it real quick. Yeah, the Heat are favored by 7.5 points today. So the Heat are definitely expected to win here, and he's been great when they lose. And you take a look at the field goal attempts, by the way, when they lose, he's had 12 plus in all except one game right there against Charlotte. And, all these other games, though, for the most part, he's averaging 16.1 field goal attempts in losses with 26 plus minutes. So love the spot here for Collin Sexton. I think the matchup will be a little bit better than some people probably think. They've been allowing a lot more points per game to guards as of late, like in the last 7 games, compared to where they were this entire season. That probably has a lot to do with Terry Rozier being now with the Miami Heat and, some injury news, things like that. But I do really like the spot today for Collin Sexton, and is over 17.5 points. Just needs those 26 plus minutes, I think, with a decent amount of field goal attempts, hopefully about 13-ish, and just, shoot normally. And hopefully Sexton ends up going over his points today. Before we hop into the second player prop, prop. If you guys like this tool that I used in today's video, it's called props.cash. You can get it for yourself. Link is down in my description below. Use promo code DMG for 25% off your first month. It's only be $15 for your first month of props.cash. Absolutely love this tool. I seriously have been using it for over 2 years now, every single day. I cannot say enough good things about this tool. I use it every single day. So if you guys want to check it out for yourself, research player props like I do, you can go and check it out for yourself. Link is down there in my description. But now moving on to player prop number 2, I like Anthony Davis over 26.5 points plus assists. Very original. Not really. There's a lot of people on Anthony Davis today, and I myself is included. So let's take a look at Anthony Davis and why I like him today. So Davis here, he's over in 63% of games so far this year, but hasn't been as great as of late. He's over in 9 of his last 15 games, which is about 60% there. So a little bit worse compared to his entire season, but he's been a little bit better in home games as well. By the way, he's over in 10 of his last 15 home games, so that's a little bit of a boost there. But I want to focus on his last 10 games here, and when he sees about 30 plus minutes, because he's seen 30 plus minutes, really 32 plus minutes in 7 of his last 10 games. So we'll adjust the filter here to 32 plus minutes. And in the last 10 games where he's seen 32 plus minutes, I want to look at his field goal attempts. He's had 15 plus field goal attempts in 9 of his last 10 games when he sees those minutes. So how about in games with 15 plus field goal attempts here? Look at him in games with 15 plus field goal attempts. He's over in 79% of games. So he's been great when he sees those field goal attempts, which he's seen when he's seen 32 plus minutes, which I am expecting today. That was probably a lot there, but just moral of the story here. I expected 32 plus minutes today from Anthony Davis. They're in a competitive game here against Denver. As long as they stay competitive with Denver, which they did last time, he had 38.2 minutes last time against Denver. I don't see why he would not see 32 plus minutes today, especially to deal with Jokic. So I expect him to see plenty of minutes here. You take a look at his few fewer games here against Denver. He saw 34 plus minutes in all but one game there, which I think was foul trouble, injury, something like that. We ended up missing there. That was in December of 2022. So really expect those minutes there. He's been great when he sees those minutes as well, especially with the field goal attempts. But this season, he has 21 and 35 against Denver here. So the 35 just came in February here, less than a month ago. He was great in that game. He saw 27 field goal attempts in that game, by the way, which is absolutely huge. The game where he missed, though, he had 21, shooting 6 for 17. So that's a lot, not like Anthony Davis. He's usually a pretty good, shooter, especially when it comes to the field goal percentage. 6 for 17 right there is what he shot in that game. So that was not very good, but the field goal attempts were there. He had 17 field goal attempts against them, which, like I said earlier, I'm looking for about 15 plus today, and I think he can go over. So really preferring, a little bit more than that, but I think 15 is kind of the baseline to where I think Anthony Davis can cover this. His average field goal percentage this year is about 56.1%, and that was one of his worst shooting games of the entire year. I mean, he shot 35% in that one. So I love the spot here for Anthony Davis as long as he shoots well, as long as he sees those minutes with those field goal attempts, which I'm expecting today. He's been really, really aggressive against Jokic in his career. Like I kind of showed you guys earlier, he's only had one game in his career against Denver where he did not have 15 plus field goal attempts. I didn't mean career, by the way. I meant since 2022. But he only had one game, which was 6 field goal attempts, which was, with an injury or foul trouble or whatever he had going on in that game. He didn't see his full amount of minutes. I like the spot a lot today. You can see right here, too, he sees a massive boost when at home with 32 plus minutes over an 86% of games with those 2 marks there, which I think could happen today. As long as he sees those 32 plus minutes, he's guaranteed to play at home today. So, hit rate's been awesome this year. I'm not really afraid of the Jokic matchup. I'm really not. Some people may disagree with me there, but, Jokic is a solid defender, but I don't really think he's going to have too many matchups on Jokic necessarily. I think there's going to be a lot of mid-range opportunities and things like that for Davis. There's not going to be a whole lot of driving or anything like that against Jokic, so I think there's going to be a lot of mid-range floaters type deal. I think Anthony Davis should be able to cover 26.5 points plus assists today. So those are my 2 player props that I like today. To kind of recap, the 2 player props that I like today are going to be Colin Sexton over 17.5 points, and on top of that, I also like Anthony Davis over 26.5 points plus assists, available pretty much everywhere. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out the 2-day free trial of my DubClub. You guys can get in the Discord as well and talk to me about whatever plays you guys like, and just talk with other members, things like that in our Discord chat that is now available. 2-day free trial down in my description below. Make sure you guys go ahead and check that out for yourself. But that's going to do it. Best of luck today. Hopefully we end up cashing out. We really, really do need it. We're in a pretty nice run. It kind of slowed down as of the last, 3 to 5 days, and I'm looking for that to kind of pick back up here. So thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out, and best of luck tonight.